everyone, thanks for watching this short orientation video to Biology 4961, 6970, the seminar course. I want to cover 4 things in this video: course attendance and grading, the course schedule, regular versus makeup seminars, and assignment submission in the Canvas site. First, let's take a quick look at the syllabus. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Everman. I'm coordinating the course, but you're going to be hearing from a lot of different presenters this semester. If you have questions related to the course structure, assignments, things like that, you should send me an email. If you need to meet, you can make an appointment using this link. This will take you to a Calendly page where you can set up an appointment with me. All of the regular semester seminars are going to occur in George Lindcross Hall, room 123. The typical time is at Wednesdays at 3 o'clock. Although, as you'll see, there are several other semester seminar opportunities this semester that occur at different locations at different times, and I'll point those out in a little while. There are no required texts for this class, and there's no preparation reading or assignments that you need to do ahead of time. You're basically going to be attending seminars and then submitting reflections about those seminars. Before we get into the details there, I want to highlight the expectations for this course. We really want you to be respectful audience members. This involves silencing your phone, making sure you're not holding conversations with your neighbor. Be good audience members while you are attending the seminars. The assignments themselves are very straightforward. These are 4-question reflections that you will submit after you've attended the seminar. I'm looking for good faith effort put into answering each of the 4 questions, which are down here. I'll let you read those, but what I'm specifically looking for are details about the seminars that you've attended. If you repeatedly use things like generic responses, I thought it was really cool, or you're asking questions like, how did they get into this field of study? You're probably going to lose points on those kinds of answers because you could ask them of anybody. It doesn't actually mean that you've actually been at the seminar, so include specific details in your responses to each of these 4 questions. The most effective way to do this is to bring these 4 questions with you to the seminars that you attend and write in answers as you are sitting in the seminar. That helps you make sure that you're getting the assignment finished with all of the specific information, and then once you're done, you can submit it and forget it. There are 2 types of seminars that you'll see this semester. They fall into kind of the regular seminar category, which occur in George Lindcross Hall 123 at 3 o'clock on Wednesdays. And then there are a series of makeup seminars that are available in the first half of the seminar, specifically January and February for the most part. These occur on other days of the week. They're typically at 4 p.m. and the location varies between Dale Hall Tower and San Noble Museum, but both of those locations are on campus still. In order to pass this class at the level of 60% or higher, you need to attend and submit satisfactory reflection assignments for at least 5 of the 7 regular seminars. You don't have to attend the makeup seminars, it's not required, but you can submit reflections for a makeup seminar, and this will substitute for one of the reflections due for a regular seminar. So if you need to miss a regular seminar later in the semester, you can attend a makeup seminar ahead of time, submit a reflection, and that will replace that grade requirement. Because those makeup seminars are only really scheduled densely in January and February, I would strongly recommend going to a couple of makeup seminars just so you have them in your back pocket in case you need them. Because once we get to the later part of the semester, makeup opportunities become much more scarce. There's one other type of makeup assignment that you can submit. This is a makeup summary, which is a very short summary of a recent publication by the seminar speaker. There are specific elements that the summary should include. This is a paper citation, a brief discussion of the subject, system, experiments, results, and interpretations, and then 2 questions that you have that are related to the work that was done. You can only turn in one of these makeup summaries though, so if you get to the end of the semester and you need to submit something, one of these, and you can't go to a seminar, one of these submissions could be a makeup summary. On the other hand, there's no limit on the number of seminars that you attend that are the makeup seminars. So again, I would really strongly recommend attending a couple of the makeup seminars just in case you need them later. We have a late work policy for this class. For each of these reflections, regardless of whether it's a regular seminar or a makeup seminar, you have 1 week to complete the assignment. In the following week, late assignments will be accepted for half of the credit. So you'll lose 2 points, deduct 50% in most cases. There's one exception to this late work policy. The last regular seminar is the week before finals week, and so the reflection is due during finals week. So instead of having an additional week to turn that in, the late submission window is Friday, that's that finals week. That's the only exception to the late work policy. Academic integrity is pretty straightforward for this class. You should be submitting your own reflections. If you use generative AI for attending a seminar, I would be interested in what the response would be, but I don't think it would be very specific to the talk, so that'll stick out pretty quickly. The grading for the class is pass-fail, so again, you have to perform at a level of 60% or higher in order to pass the class. That's where that 5 out of 7 regular seminars comes from. There is no final exam, and the last part of this syllabus before we get to university policies is the actual seminar schedule. So it's in a couple of places. It's here in the syllabus. It's also linked in this Google spreadsheet if you prefer to keep track of things there. There's also a breakdown of the seminar schedule on the Canvas site, and I'll show you that in just a couple of minutes. There's a couple of things to pay attention to here. There's shading. So the blue shaded talks are all of the regular seminars. You see that they mostly occur in the second half of the semester. All of the makeup seminars are unshaded. They mostly occur in the first part of the seminar. So again, plan ahead, attend a couple of these when you can so that if you need them later, you've got them already turned in. Anything is in gray is a week where we don't have a seminar scheduled. There are a couple of these where we definitely won't have a seminar. Later in the semester, March 5th and April 2nd, there's a possibility that a seminar will be added, but I don't have those details yet. Other things to point out here, so Dr. Conraval is going to be visiting later in the semester, March 13th and 14th. She's a really interesting, exciting ecologist and evolutionary biologist, and she's going to be giving 2 talks while she's visiting us. One is going to be Thursday, March 13th at the Sam Noble Museum in the Kerr Auditorium, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. This is a more publicly targeted talk. And then she's going to be giving a departmental seminar in George Lynn Cross Hall on the following Friday from 3 until 4:25. So if you are excited about hearing from a really eminent biologist in our field, I would recommend going to either or both of these makeup seminars. In terms of whether they will count for reflections, if you have to miss one of these blue seminars, it doesn't matter to me. You could submit reflections to both of those and they'll count individually. All right, so scrolling down, you can see all of the university policies, and I advise you to familiarize yourself with those if you haven't already. But let's take a quick tour of the Canvas site. So we have the Canvas site. Course information is the first module here. We have the syllabus and then those assignment prompts. So the Word version is available to you. Again, I suggest downloading this, filling it out while you're in seminar, and then uploading it when you're done so you don't have to think about it anymore. Coming back to home, you can see that everything underneath the course information module is a module per seminar. So in each of these sections, you have the date, the person, the location, and the time. And then within the module is the place to submit the reflection for that particular person. So none of these assignments are available just yet, but I'll click on it just so you can see. It'll take you to another page, which is essentially just a text entry box, and you can either type in or copy and paste your reflections there and submit them. They are, again, available from the start of the seminar, due a week later, and then you have a following week to submit for 50% credit. And this is true for each of those reflections. Another thing to pay attention to, in case you like the way Canvas presents your to-do list, there's a list of assignments in order of their due dates over on the right-hand side. You can scroll through these. You'll see that there are placeholders for when we don't have seminar, just so if there's ever a question, you definitely know there's no seminar on this date. If there's anything that's added, so for these to be determined seminars, I'll add the same type of information and assignment submission opportunities if that becomes available. Okay. I think the last thing is, just in case you're looking for a reminder as to which ones of these seminars are makeup versus regular seminars, you can click on the assignments tab. And then I think the default on Canvas is to show things by date, but if you show by type, you'll see that they've been grouped for you into makeup seminars versus regular seminars. So one more place where this difference between the two seminar types is kind of taken into account for you. There's no reason not to go to these other than maybe the exact class time. These regular seminars are the ones that you need to attend at least 5 of and submit satisfactory reflections for these. Okay, once again, if you have questions about this, send me an email. I'm happy to walk you through it if it's still not clear. But I think, oh yes, the last thing that I wanted to just let you know about is I will be sending out announcements at the beginning of each week, reinforcing which ones are makeup seminars, which ones are regular seminars, due dates, and where to find information. So there will be some information from me weekly to remind you what you need to be paying attention to. Okay, so that is the tour of the Canvas page. We have our first makeup seminar available Wednesday, the first week of classes. Michelle St. John will be giving her presentation in Dale Hall, 906, from 4 until 5. She's an excellent researcher. I really strongly recommend going to her talk. She's a really fun person and does a nice job with her presentation, so this one will be kind of fun to go to. And I hope to see you there. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to clarify anything that you need.